I'm going off because we are now live. Hello. Thank you for joining us. Thank you, Craig. Thank you. Hi, Happy and Juan and Gubsta. Hi, Gubsta. And Kay, Jenny and SPD and Steve. And I missed one. CVM and Natalie and Moman. Hi, Happy. Hi. Thank you so much for joining us. And Rain and Allison and David and little Justy and Joanne, Firestorm and Cole and Stridgeway and Chris and Kim Mamaw. Thank you for joining us. And missed one, Scarlet Red, Raging Tiger, 9 Moon Slew, Shock Drop, Jazzy Boo, Fred Clough, Van Joy. You guys are coming in so fast. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to say hi to people that comment hi to me, if that's okay. Hi, Willow Dryer. Okay, Craig. Ram Jam. Zach. Okay, Zach, I need somebody. Ram Jam. You'll see it if you look. But anyway, like I said, you guys are popping in so fast that I'm just going to say hi to me. Hi, Sandra. Good to see you, sweetheart. Thank you for joining us. Thank you so much, and thank you for showing me so much love today. I appreciate it. I already have enough moderators. Thank you very much. Are you guys going to take care of that, or do I need to? I'm good, Sandra. I'm good. How are you doing? Grant Gibson. That's great. He said today he was diagnosed with being totally chill. Thank you. Craig and Zach, remember too, if you block and mute, then the comments go away. And I think you did that because those ugly comments went away. Thank you. Whoever did it, thank you so much. But, oh good, Sandra. I'm glad to hear that. I liked your videos I saw today. You were on my FYP a lot today, actually. But anyway. Hi, Liz420. Good to see you. Good to see you. But like I said in my promo, what I'm going to do my best to stay on topic with is, and I think the best way to do it is if you guys have any questions. I had talked before about some things that you can do to grow your TikTok page, and one of those was something that hi Diane, hi December Diane. I loved your duet collage today. Absolutely loved that. And I was telling Craig that just a little bit ago about how I love, you've got how Kimba is repeated and you're repeated, and it kind of looks like backup dancers. I loved it. I really loved it. Hi, Carol Pitts. Thank you for joining us. Good to see you again. But what I was getting ready to say is, did talk about before some things that you could do, like doing a video where you actually, there's a call to action where you ask people to follow you. And oh, my pleasure, Diane. I loved it. I love all of your videos. And anybody that hasn't seen December Diane's page or her videos, you guys should go check her out and give her a follow, because she is really good. Her and Sandra McCarthy 0320. She's got some great videos too. So you guys should go check them out and give them a follow. But what I was getting ready to say about doing a video where you, if you want this, if you want more followers, some people don't, but if you want more followers, then it's very effective to do a video. And I, like with Gypsy Jenna, I recommended that you do your own voice. Say it yourself, asking people to hit the follow and the like and give you a comment and a tap, tap, tap. And that's pretty effective, actually. So that's something that you may want to do. But the other thing that I wanted to do, other than talking about that, is, oh, hi, John Jewel from Florida. Hi, sweetie. Thank you so much for joining us. Yes, that's great. That's so great. But yeah, thank you, Sandra. Thank you so much. Bye-bye, Diane. Bye-bye, sweetie. Thank you for stopping by. Sorry, John. Sorry I got your name wrong. I'm really bad about that. But the easiest way for me to do it, so that I'm not just droning on about whatever, about creating videos, is if you have a question, if there's an effect that you have seen either in one of my videos or maybe in another creator's videos that you would like to know how to create that in your own videos, or a question about using one of the tools or something in CapCut, I'm more than happy to answer those if I can, what I can answer. But so that's kind of what I wanted our topic to be. But I want to answer your questions. I don't want to just kind of drone on about how to do something and that nobody's really interested in. Yeah, I saw that, John. Jewel. And I'm not saying jewel, I'm saying jewel. That would be the southern accent, because here they don't say jewel, they say jewel. And that's how I talk. Hi, Stephen King. Hi, thank you so much for joining us again. How do you make a smooth transition on TikTok? You know what, Sandra, here's something that I noticed. And now yours are mostly talking. But what I have found is because before I started using CapCut, it's hard to make those transitions and make them look smooth. But in a song, when I'm doing a song, and you can use this same thing with what you're saying when you're talking, when there's a point, if you do your transition at a point where, like in a song, where it's switching from one lyric to the next, and if you time, like let's say you do, the effect that separates the video into 3 parts, some of those effects, I'm just going to use that one as an example. If you use that effect, and then you make that change when there's a change in the song, like when the song switches from one lyric to the next, if you pick a point like that, like if you were talking, like if I'm talking right now and I'm saying something and then I kind of pick up the pace of what I'm saying, or I drop the pace of what I'm saying, if you cut that right there, I've found that it looks really natural. It doesn't look abrupt if you time it with the changes in the song. You know how some songs, and there's actually a music term for that. I'm good, Stephen King. Thank you so much. I'm good. Hi, Trust Johnson. Thank you for joining us. But yeah, if you're just using TikTok, Sandra, that is the best way to do a transition. Now, I will tell you, in CapCut, the way that I do a lot of those transitions is I will use the animation tool, and I'll split up my video. I'll split the video right where I want the transition to be, as in the lyrical content is what I'm using to split that video, because then you can do animations and do combo animations so that it'll, like one that I use a lot is Zoom 1, is the combo animation that I use. And what that does is it zooms it at the beginning, and then you're zoomed in when the video starts, then you're zoomed back out, and then it zooms you back in again at the end. Well, if you split up your videos, those combo transitions, and there's another one that I like called Zoom Spin. But I will tell you something, if you are putting your sound back in when you're doing a song, there's also, once you split the video, there is that little minus sign between them that you click on to where you can do transitions. And if you do a transition, and when you do that transition, you see that it has split the video and like overlapped it, that's going to mess up your sound. After that transition, your lip syncing is not going to be as it should be. So you have to choose a transition that is something like just fade to black or something like that, that doesn't overlap the two videos. Because what it's doing is merging them. Like if you put a spin in there, it's better to use the spin effect in TikTok. And that is a way that you can transition, Sandra, using TikTok, is to use one of those, like the slide or the whatever they call it, or the spin or something like that. You can also use those. But I think what's more important with the transitions is where you put them. You don't want to put it in the middle of a lyric in a song. And I'm using songs as an example, but the same would be true if you're speaking. You want to put the transition where there's a transition in what you're talking about. I hope that makes sense. Oh, it's good. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for stopping by, Stephen King. Oh, I don't know what you mean, Trust Johnson. Sandra, I'm sure there are tutorials in CapCut, and what I would do is go to YouTube and Google CapCut go to YouTube and search CapCut tutorials, and I bet there's some there. I haven't really looked, because how I learned to use, this is how I always did with software. Because I don't know if I've told you that before, but I've been a graphic artist for 20 years. And how I have always learned new apps and good evening, Ohio, Lindsay. Hi, Lindsay. Thank you for coming back. Good to see you again. My long lost daughter, yeah. But anyway, how I learned to use new apps and software is I just go in them and play. I just play in them. And So, but now I do tutorials. Like I was just telling Craig this about when I started using YouTube. For anybody who wants to learn to use YouTube, there are hours and hours. There's a whole course like that you can take, and once you complete it, you receive this ranking. But there are hours and hours of and a whole course that you can take in YouTube of how to use YouTube, from how to get views on your videos, everything. And as many of you have heard me say, I've been a YouTuber probably not since YouTube began, but for probably over 10 years. And but yeah. Oh, Trust Johnson, now I understand what you're asking me. You're asking me if you can be a guest or you can have a duel on my live, and I have to tell you, I don't do that with people unless I am very familiar with your content and have interacted with you a lot. So I don't do that with people that I don't know. And I mean know on TikTok, and I'm sorry, I don't know you, so no, I don't do that. And please don't be offended by that, and I will tell you, I do appreciate you asking first. Thank you. And for other people who just pop in or request without asking first, that's how gentlemen do it. You ask first. Thank you. Thank you, Trust Johnson. Hi, Robbie. Yeah, I have a bunch of playlists on YouTube too, Robbie. I love my YouTube. I still, but the only thing that I do on YouTube for the most part now is I download from TikTok the replays of my lives. Excuse me. And I post my lives on YouTube. That's about all I do on YouTube now. But oh, no. I'm sorry, Trust Johnson. You don't need to, because I'm not going to do it. No matter what you say, I'm not going to invite somebody into my live that I'm not familiar with. Not going to happen. So, sorry. Well, I hope that was helpful, Sandra. I hope it was helpful. And if you wanted, we were talking about this earlier about, I can do videos, like do screen capture videos of how to do certain things. So if there is one certain thing in particular that you want to do, that you have a question about, just DM me the question, and I can, or go into the Q&A. This would be even better. If you go into the Q&A and ask me a particular question, then I could use your question and answer it on a video where I do, a video capture of the steps to do whatever it is. So when you have a specific question, Sandra, just DM me, and if I don't already know how to do it, then I can figure it out, and because I probably have a lot more time than you do. I pretty much TikTok 24 hours a day. Oh my God. But that's my best advice for transitioning, is it's not so much the transition as to where you put it, where you place that transition. Trust Johnson, now I'm gonna call my moderators to kind of keep an eye here, because I really don't want you to keep asking me, because my answer is not going to change. Ask any of the people that are on my live that, Yeah. Okay. Well, my guess is that was Shelley. Thank you, Shelley. I've got my quick draw moderator back here now. Thank you, Shelley. Hi, Just Bountiful. Hi, sweetheart. Hi. Yeah, see, Sandra, if you did, in the Q&A, because I don't get many Q&A things, and I could do that and then do a video of it. And we got 3 minutes now. I think I can demo in 3 minutes. But you know what I mean? I do, because I do this a lot for people. I do, my daughters particularly, or my one daughter. I do where I just turn on video capture, and then it takes you through all the steps that I go through to do something, and you can see it right on the screen. So I love doing those videos. So that's a good way. That's what I should tell everybody. If you have a question for me about, again, because we have new people here. Hi, Subaru Bill. Hello, sweetheart. And Shelley, I didn't even say hello to you. Shelley, you're not the one that took care of the guy? I don't ask questions and I don't answer any either. Zach, you don't ask questions. You know who I'm always doing that for is for your sister. And you know which one. Alexis figures it out for herself. Thank you, Sandra. Thank you so much for sending me those likes. I appreciate it so much. And I appreciate that you would ask me about doing transitions. That's actually very flattering when people ask me questions. As though I know something. Yeah, Zach doesn't ask me questions. He's asked me questions a couple of times, but not very often. Probably I'd be better served by asking him questions. Oh my God. How are things going at home, Zach? How's the crew? I sent Zoe an invitation. Yeah, that's actually my strength, Sandra. If there's a thing called Strength Finder, and that's actually my strength is learning. That's my number one strength, because I do love to learn new things. And that hasn't gone away with age. Moderators, I think I got a Ram Jam alert. I'm not sure, but have a look. I don't know what that means. It looks like something that needs to go away. I don't know. But yeah, I really like that. Thank you. Thank you. Whoever's taking care of that, thank you very much. But yeah, I was actually, I was going to tell a story. Oh, thank you, Tesla fan. That's so sweet. I do have kind of an unusual accent. Thank you, Zach. But anyway, what is this? Okay, Carolina Gat Baton. That would be a new. You tell a story. I'm gonna tell a couple of stories. That's exactly right, Sandra. That's how we grow and evolve, is by learning. I used to, when I was young, when I was a teenager, I used to keep a journal, and what I wrote in the journal was what I learned that day. And I did that. I don't even know how old I was when I stopped doing that, but yeah, I like to learn something every day. Yeah, I'm going to tell a couple of stories, Brad, and who else got nixed? Oh, was that person? Okay. Denied. I don't know what you're talking about, Tesla. Oh, I don't know what you're talking about, Tesla fan, what you're saying denied about. But anyway, I was going to tell a couple of stories. And one of them was about Bad Brad, or just plain Brad, or he does have a couple of aliases, but we'll let that alone. And so I was going to tell you a story about, oh, the dude that asked about Las Vegas, yeah. Yeah, we put those things to rest pretty quickly around here. Tesla fan. But anyway, I'm gonna tell a story about Brad, because he asked me to do the song Wrecking Ball, and I know he asked me to do that not because he wanted to hear the song Wrecking Ball, but because he thought it would be funny for me to do it. So I did post a video. For any of you who have not seen it, go to my page, because I am very proud of it. It's pinned to the top of my page. I did a video of the song Wrecking Ball today. And I don't think it was the version of the song that Brad was talking about, but I did do the song Wrecking Ball. And I am very proud of that video. I actually like it a lot. But as people who know me will tell you, is the last video I made is always my favorite. That actually isn't true, because sometimes I make some that I'm not real crazy about, but I post them anyway. No, I did not, Zach. You'll have to go watch it. I didn't send it to you, but you will have to go watch it. It's pinned to the top of my page. It's very easy to find. So go watch that video. Why was I supposed to wear white when I did Wrecking Ball? Because is that how I didn't watch the Miley Cyrus video, because I didn't do the Miley Cyrus version. I did somebody else's version. Oh, hi, Holler 72. My week is going really well. Thank you very much. But oh yeah, well, Zoe used to watch that when she was probably 2 years old, sitting in her high chair. In fact, on my YouTube channel, there's a video of Zoe singing the song Wrecking Ball and just acting the whole thing out, sitting in her high chair when she was 2 years old. But thank you, Sandra. Thank you so much. But yep, I did Wrecking Ball, Brad. And you know, I did not. Actually, what happened is I was watching TikTok videos today. Oddly enough, I spend a lot of time watching TikTok videos. Well, I told you I would put my own twist on it. Well, I had never heard that version of Wrecking Ball, and I saw it on somebody's video today, and I'm like, oh, I could do that song. And I had to learn it because I didn't know the song. So it took me a little while, but it was all right. It was worth it. And so, Dare Met. Thank you very much. What else you got? Is that all you got? Oh my God. I don't think you were expecting that. I think you knew better. Hi, MVN68. Thank you so much for joining us. And hi, James. Thank you for joining us. But, yeah, I don't think you were expecting that. Hi, Rick Allen. Thank you for joining us. Oh, here we go with that ad. And I turned off ranking because I thought that would take that because I saw that ad on Smurfette's Live on Monday, and she couldn't get it to go away. And it looks like it's on my live now too, and I can't get it to go away because I turned off rankings before I came on, because I don't. What do I need rankings for? I don't care about that. Yeah, I'm not even gonna address that, Mr. Brad. Let me read my comments. Somebody may have had an actual question. Okay. Oh my God. Well, I will tell you, Brad, I haven't seen. Oh, okay, Michael. Okay, Michael from Texas. And I know you're new, so I'll tell you, I did grow up in Texas until I was about 8. I was born in Kentucky, but we lived in Texas most of the time. When I was little, we lived in Killeen and Waco and right outside of San Antonio. And now I remember where my dad was stationed there. It was Fort Sam Houston. And, yeah. Okay, Sandra. Okay, thank you. And you have a good evening, too. And thank you so much for coming. And I hope I was able to help you a little bit. But take me up on that. Go to the Q&A when you have questions, and I'll do videos about it. That'll give me something to do a video about. Because I'm always looking for material. I've about run out of songs to sing. I'm going to have to come up with something different, so that might be it. That might be what I do next. Thank you, Sandra. I appreciate you so much. Love you, sweetie. Oh, thank you, Brad, for saying bye to Sandra. If you guys are not following Sandra, my moderators and other people, if you're not following her, go check out her page and give her a follow. She's pretty funny. Well, you go ahead, Brad. You make any suggestions that you want, and they will go under advisement. I have an advisement committee, you know. Brad, did you see? You don't even watch my videos. I don't know what you're talking about. The only time you watch my videos is when I actually send them to you. You need to go see my 10 years after I Would Love to Change the World. You need to go see that one. And I also did Led Zeppelin's Tangerine. You need to go see that one too. Those are probably the best ones that I did this week. And I did some duets. Hi, Alicia. Yeah, Zach is here. Zach is here, Alicia. Hi, Alicia. And for you guys that don't know her, Alicia is my cousin. And she joins us, at least for a little while. New to this live stuff and just scrolling. Just told my wife I think I finally found one. Thank you so much, Michael. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Yeah. Yeah, I will tell you this about my life. It's the grandma page. And my grandchildren are sometimes on my live and they watch my videos. So if you're looking for, and I did post a video accidentally that had a couple of bad words in them. And somebody pointed it out to me right away, so I took that video down. But I just didn't notice it. I was doing a duet with one of my friends, and I didn't even notice that there was bad words in the song. But I don't have any songs that have bad words or anything, too risque. I have a couple of songs that I think are really racy, but nobody else thinks they're racy, so my page is pretty safe. Yeah, that's exactly right. I send my TikTok videos to my aunts. Not my Aunt Iva, because she really doesn't care for them. But Alicia, I send most of my TikTok videos to your memo, my Aunt Mildred. And my Aunt Mildred, I did my live from her house once, and she was on my live with me. But she loves my TikTok videos. My Aunt Iva, not so much. And my friend Karen, not so much. My friend BJ swears that she doesn't like them. And Shelly, you know what BJ does? She goes on YouTube, because I told you guys I upload the replay of my lives to YouTube. So my lives are always on YouTube. BJ actually goes there and pulls that up and listens to my live and then calls me with her critique of it. What I should and should not do. Are you talking to Zach, Brad? Thank you, Michael. Thank you so much. I'm glad that you think that. That is my goal. That is, I like if somebody says I'm a hoot. It's better than being boring. Yeah, no, of course, Brad, he did not. He doesn't go watch my videos. I have to beg him and text them to him 3 or 4 times, because as he says, he has real stuff to do. And he's got a lot more work this week than he usually has. Alicia, I don't know if you were talking about what I think you were talking about, but that's pretty much true. This goes on 24/7. Because I don't sleep a lot. I did get a nice nap in today, though. And if I go to bed early, here's what happens. I wake up at midnight or 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning and then can't go back to sleep anyway. And then about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, I fall out. That's what I did today, actually. But actually today, I actually stayed awake on purpose, even though usually on Thursdays I try to get a good nap in so that I'm not worn out when it comes time for me to do my live. And I slept until 5 o'clock this afternoon. And Craig FaceTimed me and woke me up. Actually, Craig, that's not true. I had already woken up, or I wouldn't even have heard the FaceTime, but I just hadn't gotten up yet, but I was awake. But, yeah, me too, Shelley. Me too. I'm up at 2 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, Craig is here. Craig, if he hasn't fallen asleep, he was pretty tired. Craig, Brad is asking if you're here. Make yourself known. Yeah, sleep. What's sleep? I know, Alicia. Thank you, Craig. Yes, Brad, Craig is still here. He's always here. He just doesn't say much. I tried to get him to stay on FaceTime, and then he could talk too, but he didn't seem to have he didn't acknowledge the question, so I assumed that meant he didn't want to do it. I know, Alicia, I saw those pictures. That he is your memo told me that that it was Cameron's baby, and I said, well, I could have pretty much figured that out with the red hair. It looks just like Samantha. He is adorable, absolutely adorable. Did I put? Oh, what do you mean? Who did I put in the corner? I don't don't know. Are you talking about Craig? No, I don't think I put Craig in the corner. he would not go for that. he's not particularly open to my suggestions. Well, that's not true. He is. The important ones he's open to. Okay, you guys. Shelly, Ram Jam. Shelly or Craig, Brad, somebody, Ram Jam, because this person is continuing to annoy. Thank you. Thank you so much. Zach, don't be saying that. Did you get him? Well, was there more than one? Because I just saw like 3 things go across my screen up there. Ram jammed him right out of here. I hate to do that, but I mean, come on. When people fill my comment, what the problem with that is when people fill my comments with things like that. You know how there are those people that go on and they go through commenting the alphabet 1 letter at a time. Well, the reason they do that is to fill up your comments, and then you can't see your actual comments. I sound like family. That's great. That's so great. I love that. Yeah. Maybe it's the Texas roots that we have in common. Now, my roots are here in Kentucky. It's where I was born. It's where my mom and dad were born, where my family lives. But my dad was career military, so we lived all over, and we spent most of the time in Texas until my dad went to Vietnam. And then we came here and lived with my grandparents. Then we went to Germany. Then we came back and went to Maryland, then Pennsylvania, and then went back to Germany. And so, yeah. But I spent a good part of my childhood in Texas. That's where I get the draw. Oh, who was proposing? Really? I had a proposal? Well, maybe I need to consider this. I'm just kidding. Oh, Lord. I had one of those in the DMs. I broke the DM rule. But I gave him a pass because he didn't follow me from my live, so he hadn't heard the rules. And I don't think I have any follows right now. Bless you too, Michael. Bless you. And tell your wife I said thank you so much, and you guys are welcome anytime. And I always tell people I want this to be your favorite TT show on Thursday night, so you guys can come join Thursday nights with us, and it'll be your TT show, because I go on promptly at 7:30 every Thursday night, and I usually stay on. Fine, your mom needs to get on TikTok. That's what she needs to do. She needs to get on TikTok. And yeah, so I don't know that she's really looking for somebody, Alicia. I think she's got her plate full, but I do think that would be good for her if she met somebody, even if it was somebody online. But yeah, and TikTok, I hear people say that you do meet a lot of really nice people, and even if you don't meet somebody that's your soulmate, you do make a lot of friends here. And I have so many really good friends that I just absolutely adore on TikTok. I mean, it's like we have like this family, this very close-knit kind of community, and we all support each other and watch each other's videos and try to bring each other up when we're down and things like that. It's a really interesting community that we have built. In our community, Alicia, if you follow some of the same people that I follow and that are following me, that I'm friends with, they're all very positive. Now, some of them are a little racy, but I don't mind that. And as long as it's positive and it's kind of loving and caring about other people and kind, I don't mind that they use off-color language or that they tell racy stories. I don't mind that. Now, I don't put that on my page, but I still appreciate a good joke, even if it's a little, even the blue humor I like. So, oh, thank you, Sweet Pea. So good to see you. Oh, your mom does have a TikTok account? Well, good. Good. She needs to come and watch my videos and comment on them. I don't think I'm friends with her. Yeah, I'm doing well, Sweet Pea. I saw that you commented on one of my videos today. I just don't remember which one it was. I just remember seeing a comment from you today. And I don't see you that often anymore. But thank you so much. How are your lives going, Sweet Pea? How are you doing with that? Hi, Brooklyn College, or Brooklyn, what is that? Broken, Nick, oh, I can't get it. Hambone's father. Thank you for joining us, Hambone's father. Yeah, I am doing well. I am doing well. I'm feeling pretty good. Had in the last week or so, I've only had what we in the South call spells. I've only had one bad spell in the last few days, and it's all being looked at, so I will know something soon, because I did talk to my doctor today and they do have the report back. He just hadn't read it yet, so I'll probably be hearing something tomorrow, unless they called while I was sleeping today, because I actually tried to stay asleep so I wouldn't miss the phone call, but I don't think they called me today. I didn't see a missed phone call from them. I apologize. I have my beverages over here. And just so TikTok knows, this is sparkling water, or I'm sorry, mineral water. West Coast containers keeping you super busy. No. One day at a time, absolutely, Sweet Pea. That's all any of us can do. And sometimes if you can't do one day at a time, you can do 1 hour at a time, or even 1 minute at a time. So, yeah, you do what you can do, sweetheart. But I actually, there was another story I was going to tell that I thought was kind of a funny story. One of my friends, his name is Trucker Bod. I think that's how you pronounce it. I actually had told him if he would come to my live tonight, I would give him a shout out. And anyway, he duets my videos. What's moonshine? What's moonshine, Zach? What are you saying moonshine about? But he does duets of my videos, or he's done a few. I don't know how many he's done. And I wanted to duet one of his videos, so I picked one where he was saying, how many people can I get to say hello? Well, I didn't even think about when I posted that. Now I'm saying, how many people can I get to say hello? Well, when I posted it originally, I was kind of doing this design where I made all of the duets really tiny and filled the screen with them. And then I realized, well, that's not a very good duet to do for somebody. So I took that down, not before somebody else had already duetted it, but that's good because it still exists. But I actually didn't delete it, I made it private. But I decided to redo that so that he is more prominent in the video, so it actually looks like a duet. And but yeah, still it gets the comments. Everybody comments hello because I'm saying it's saying, how many people can I get to say hello? And I didn't even think about that was going to inspire people to do the same thing on my page. But I kind of liked that video. I kind of liked the way it turned out. What are we doing? My clear liquid that I'm drinking, you know perfectly well what it is. It's my Pellegrino. Here, I'll do an ad. I'll do an ad for Pellegrino mineral water. How's that? And I will tell you, I've had a hard time getting this for a while now. I don't usually buy it in cans, but that's what was available. Last time I ordered it from Amazon, and this time I found it at Walgreens, and it was $3 off a 12-pack. So I went ahead and bought 7. Well, I bought 1, and then I decided I needed to go back and get more, so I went back and bought 6 more. So that'll last me a while, because it's hard to find around here. It's actually really hard to find, and I find it at Walgreens sometimes. And I will tell you. What are you talking about, Brad? Did she make what? I was actually talking about this. I think I was telling Craig about this. I worked with these engineers in Ohio. I worked with these engineers in Ohio that actually built a still, and they bought this old mill in, I think it's called Mill Springs, Ohio. And they built their still, and it took them 5 years to get the license to be able to do that. But by that time, they already had everything in place to where they started distilling, and they actually call it moonshine. But I will tell you, it is only 80 proof, or wait a minute, it's only 80% alcohol, because that's the highest alcohol content you can sell in Ohio. And I think it's called, I looked it up the other day, and I think it's called Mill Run Moonshine, or corn whiskey, it's also called. But yeah, you can buy it in any stores in Ohio anyway. But I tasted it, and it was actually very smooth, I guess. I'm not a big liquor drinker, so I don't know liquor. I'm a beer drinker. I like, which I don't even drink at all anymore because of medications I take. But if I'm going to drink, I like a Blue Moon with a big wedge of orange in it, and once in a while I will drink a Cosmo made with Grey Goose vodka. And I do love limoncello. I like limoncello in heavy cream, but don't have that very often. Yeah, 80% alcohol, Zach, I think is actually in that 160 proof. Because I know they can sell 151 rum in Ohio. And I'm pretty sure their moonshine is 80% alcohol. It's not like Everclear. In fact, I was going to make limoncello, and they recommend making limoncello with Everclear, so I got some Everclear from here. It's 160, is it? Oh, that's right. 8 and 8 is 16, so it would be 160. I'm sorry. I can't even do math in my head anymore. Oh, Shelly, can you not get, Mark Bubnick? Mark Bubnick is one of the people that started that. Remember when he started that? Was it called Mill Run? I think it was called Mill Run. I looked it up the other day. And I looked up the whole story of, how they bought that old mill and turned it into a distillery. And there was a whole story about it, and it had Mark Bubnick listed in there as one of the founders. And I think Mark's a chemist. So yeah, do you know what I'm talking about? That company that Mark Bubnick and some other engineers got involved with. I think Josh Dudley was involved with it too, in helping them build the stills, because they built the still themselves. And the moonshine that Mark and them make, it's not 100%. It's not 200 proof like the Everclear. Isn't the Everclear 200 proof? Yeah, ask Josh or Mark Bubnick. Ask Josh or Mark Bubnick about it, because they still sell it. It's sold in, because when they first released it, they had it in all the state stores. They had it in Giant Eagles. They had it in Kroger's, because they had already done all that work in the 5 years that they had to wait to get the license. It's not called a liquor license. I guess it's called a distillery license, because it took them 5 years to get that. It took 5 years for them to get that. But yeah, Josh will know, because Josh has done some work for him before. But ask him about it. And Mark wanted me to taste it. And I don't drink strong liquor like that, but he wanted me to taste it. I said, yeah, but Mark, I don't know anything about it. He said, no, that's who I want to taste it, because I want to know if it goes down smooth. Well, I took a little shot glass of it, because I bought a bottle of it for my Uncle Jay, kind of as a little bit of a joke, because my Uncle Jay's dad was a moonshiner. And my Uncle Jay actually used to drive the cars and, that whole thing, like the whole Thunder Road thing. But, for any of you that know what that means. But, so I bought a bottle of it for my Uncle Jay, and Mark wanted me to taste it. So I took a little shot glass, and it didn't occur to me that I might want to sit down before I did that. And, I took the shot, and it did. It actually went down really smooth. It didn't gag me or anything else. I would call it very smooth. I will say it went down smoother than I did, because about 15, 20, maybe 30 seconds later, my legs buckled. And I didn't go down in the floor because I caught myself on the counter. But yeah, my legs were pretty wobbly, and I was staggering to the sofa. So I should have sat. I will say this: sit down before you do that. I know him and his. What is that? What is that scale? What is that scale that they measure the hotness of peppers with? What is that scale called? I can never remember the name of it. They're all into that, looking for the hottest stuff. That's what they're always trying to find. Yeah. Well, there's actually another one now, Shelly, that's hotter than the ghost pepper. It's called a Carolina something or another. It's higher on that, whatever that. What is that scale called, Zach? I know you know. The Scoville. The Scoville. That's it. The Scoville scale. That's it. That's exactly what it's called. But the California or the Carolina Reaper, yeah, I think that is it. Zach likes the hot stuff too. Zach really likes that hot stuff. Him and Mark Bubnick and Josh would get along really well. They think alike, I'm sure. But yeah, Yeah, Zach Mark Bubnick is he's a PhD chemist that I worked with, and in his house, he's always running experiments. He's got wine he's making. Oh yeah, ask Zach about that. Zach, did you see what Shelly asked you? Shelly asked you if you had done that one chip challenge. Shelly, I'll tell you what, on Alexis's page, on her TikTok page, or it may have been a video she posted on Facebook, but yeah, my grandsons did the one chip challenge. Yeah, Peyton and Landon did the one chip challenge. And yeah, it's in Utica. Mill Street. That's it, Mill Street, not Mill Run. That's it. I looked it up the other day because I don't have a bottle of it anymore. I gave the bottle that I bought to, what? I did the Bet You Can't Eat Just One challenge? What? What, Zach? I don't know what that means. Yeah, the Mill Street Distillery. That's right, Shelly. Thank you. Let's give them a plug. For all of you people, and I don't know if it's national, you can Google it, Mill Street Distillery, and you can find their Mill Street corn whiskey or moonshine. And I don't know what you do with that. What kind of drinks do you make with that? Oh, thank you, Sweet Pea. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next week, and I'll see you this week on TikTok, I'm sure. I will see you on TikTok. Thank you, Harold, for sending me those likes. What is that? Harold Soul Detector? Or is that... I can't tell what that is. Harold Soul Detector. I don't know what that means. But anyway, thank you so much, Sweet Pea. Thank you for joining us. And I'm sorry we get off on these tangents, but nobody was asking me questions. If anybody has a question, any other, Sandra's the only one that asked me questions about how to do something, like if you've seen one of my videos or one of somebody else's Hi Boggy 67499. If you've seen one of my videos or one of another creator's videos, especially the cap cut, that you see the cap cut at the end of. Now, I'll tell you, some of my videos are cap cut, but I take that out because it doesn't work with the video. But any of you that have questions like that about something, an effect that you've seen or something, I would be more than happy to answer any question that I can. And I will talk about, I'm going to say something about my wrecking. Oh, now I got it. Bet You Can't Eat Just One challenge. I got you, Zach. Yeah, I'm sure that's true. But you might want to try that before you say that. You might want to try one of those before you say that, because it ask Peyton about it. You probably saw the video. But anyway, back on topic, because I said I would try to stay on topic. And but any questions, like I told Sandra, my friend Sandra McCarthy, if you have a specific question for me that you would like me to do a little demo of, something that you want to know how to do, if there's something you want to know how to do in TikTok that you've seen other people do in a video and you would like to use that effect in your video or do something like that, I am more than happy to help you with that. If you go to the Q&A and ask me a question there, then I will do a video and answer your question in the video. I mean, I'm telling you guys to go to Q&A and ask me questions, and I'm going to tell you, because I can already see it happening. Don't go there and ask me things that you know I'm not going to answer. But you can go there and ask me anything you want to. That doesn't mean I'll answer it. I will answer the ones I deem appropriate. How's that? But anyway, I will, it looks like I've only got my moderators left here. And I'm sure they would like to go do real things. And you guys hear me drone on enough, so I think we'll go ahead and sign off. Hi, Bodyman555. Thank you for joining us, but I think we're gonna sign off here. Hi, Golf9571. Thank you for joining us. Oh, thank you, Bodyman, for sending me those likes. And unless you have a question for me about something to do with making TikTok videos or growing your TikTok page, if you have a question for me, I will answer it. But otherwise, I think we're probably going to go ahead and sign off for the night, because I usually do an hour. Sometimes I do an hour and a half if I have questions or something to talk about. And you know what? I didn't see Moto Gator tonight. He must have had real stuff to do, Zach, because I didn't see Moto Gator tonight. And I'm positive I sent him the promo, but who knows what he's doing. But thank you, Shelly and Zach and Craig and Brad. Thank you so much, especially Zach and all of you guys, because I know you work and you have real things to do. Oh, okay. Thank you, Bodyman. I'm on every Thursday night at 7:30, promptly at 7:30. So you can come by any Thursday night and go ahead and go to my page, and you can watch my videos there and like and comment them. And I do have one follow that if you follow me and promise not to DM me, I'll follow you back. So anyway, what was that? Sounded like a noise outside. Oh, that's my next door neighbor texting me. But so I'm going to go ahead and do what I usually do. And as I say, I want this to be your favorite TT show on Thursday nights. So I'll see you next week. Same time, same station. Love y'all. Good night. And thank you so much. Thank you so much.